You are now entering the Popcop layer, an unknown zone with doors unlocked. A dimensional trip into a geek sanctuary. Follow me into the occult toy box.
Today in the Occult Toy Box, we have Neca's Real Toys Classic NES Contra 2-pack, Bill and Lance in their video game appearance. Neca Toys has gone above and beyond recreating beloved video games of our yesteryear. And finally, Contra gets the well-deserved action figure treatment to its action-packed 8-bit adventure. And just like the previous video game toys Neca has released, such as A Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, Contra gets its original game graphics on the box. Just look at the original NES cartridge I have. It's identical to its art. And of course, Neca put its gold stamp of approval just to let you know Neca made this. It wouldn't be a Neca's Real Toy if it didn't have a gorgeous display window, so you could leave them in the box. I love how it looks like the start screen of Contra, Player Select. Once you take Bill and Lance out of the box, there is more art from the video game inside. The classic game was originally released by Konami Entertainment, and my family loved this game. Even though it was difficult, we still managed to get to certain levels and maybe use a cheat code. In this 2-pack from the 80s hit video game Contra, it includes Bill in red retro 8-bit paint deco, and Lance in his blue 8-bit pixelated color. I do believe the body was reused from a previous release such as Rambo or The Predator, but the art deco definitely differentiates the two. Bill and Lance use the exact same body, so they have the exact same articulation. Their heads are on ball joints, arms on ball joints, as well as their legs. Their elbows and knees have hinges, and their wrists and ankles can swivel. There's also a really nice amount of ab crunch. I really like the soft plastic bullets wrapped around their shoulders and the soft plastic belt that holds both their handguns and knives. The knife does not fit in either hand, which is a bummer, but I probably would not have displayed them with it. But a more closed fist would have been nice. There are a few differences between Bill and Lance. Of course, their face sculpts are different, and Bill has cut-off finger gloves, and Lance does not. The pixelated paint deco is really cool. It works well and has a retro vibe to it. I would actually want to see a Bill and Lance figure that resembles more of the cover art appearance. Now, if Neca ever decided to make more Contra figures, I definitely want to get those. And you can definitely tell Konami was a big fan of Arnold and Sylvester. I think those two action stars were definitely an inspiration for the crazy video game. Let's shift our spotlight now to Lance. I would call him the Sylvester Stallone of the two, Bill being Arnold, of course. He has a really cool face sculpt with blue highlights in his hair to blend well with his blue color scheme. Again, his articulation is the same as Bill's. I would have loved if they were a little bit more different in the sculpt. Maybe a different body or height difference, but I totally understand why Neca decided to keep them the same. to really stay true to their video game attributes. This box set also includes newly designed weapons based on the video game, such as detachable blast effects for each of their weapons, the well-known power-up capsule with a clear stand for the floating effect. So counting both their handguns and knives, there are a total of 16 accessories to customize your Contra toys in. Both of their blasters can swap parts to hold different blast effects. You could also build and attach the blast effects to emulate the look of shooting in the game. There is only one included clear base display, so you will have to decide on which item you would like to display: the floating power-up capsule or the spray blast effects. The clear base does support the power-up capsule nicely. It's impressive because the power-up is a little hefty. Let's take a closer look at some of the different combinations there are in swapping blaster gun parts. Unfortunately, the blaster spray effect in the box mine came in was a bit warped, so it won't display straight and look correctly. But I'm sure with some heat and bending and a bit of patience, I could straighten it out. I'll probably just leave it in the box anyways. But it's a great touch to this already superb box set. So I definitely recommend this awesome box set. There's so many accessories included besides the very retro deco bill and lance. The box alone sold me, and all the possibilities are fun. I give Neca's Real Toys Contra 2-pack 8 out of 10 power-up capsules, and I can't wait to see what else Neca has up their sleeves. Hopefully the picture of the Castlevania toy will get made. It's now time to close and lock up the Pop Cult layer for today, but feel free to subscribe so you do not miss out on another episode.